Yes, sir, Mr. Hendricks. What's up, fool? Yeah. They came up in that motherfucker. Damn, the 1 yard line? That nigga tough like that? Yeah. I seen the way you did my boy Chris, man. You did him bad. The Bucks.
League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready
I already know it. I be doing them bad all the time.
And the Atlanta Falcons.
I'm like Chris needed to wait till Madden 21 draw, nigga. For real, I'm pre-order mine on the first. No cap. Seahawks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant, and he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Cutting already.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now a give, right side. Grant. It'll only be a gain of a yard.
Hey, man. You see me running with that damn linebacker. You see me running with that linebacker, man. No, sir. No, sir.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That's crazy.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely.
Too much speed. I can't do nothing with it.
About opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Now on 2nd and 13. Murray, this taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, it's Grant, and that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Throwing now is
okay. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay. I see you. I see you. I see you. I gotta respect that. I respect that. I can't even lie. I respect that. Damn.
Seems to be the word.
Damn. That's fucking bullshit, boy.
Now we know this coaching staff,
that's crazy. All right, I got you. I got you, Hendricks.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Check, check, lucky.
Hey, yeah.
They'll run on 1st down.
Nope.
Grant, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
That boy to run that ball.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Murray.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. But he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a give right side.
Oh, man, that goddamn cutback, boy.
Just shy of midfield after a
Lucky
gain of
ass shit.
4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Grant.
No, sir.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Plant the ball, coach.
That'll
Here we
set
go.
him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Wentz now on 1st down. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lefty.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Quick little 1-2 motherfucker, you feel me?
7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And
1st down.
Take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to face a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Wentz. Oh, he's going to go for it all.
Yes, sir.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Get that nigga,
he'll
bro.
get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check it out, Reed.
Now a give, right side. It's Grant. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
You fucking asshole, bro.
Throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was fucking bullshit.
Right, knock it away.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. About him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there.
Make a fucking play.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Got a man, Slayton. And he's into the clear. Past the 20.
He out of there, coach. He out of there, coach. He out of there, coach. He out of there. Yeah, that was pussy shit right there.
It was 3rd and medium. They popped a short pass, looking to pick up the first, accomplish that mission, and then they accomplished a lot more on that mission all the way for the score.
Let me focus in on one word you used, pop, right? They popped the short pass, and then what happened after that? They popped the big run. Because now, once he caught it, didn't have anyone else in the vicinity to bring him down, and he takes off, and he kept going. Nice gutsy call, even better execution.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, that boy got too many moves for me.
Call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. Open man is Samuel, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good headed steam going.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Motherfucker.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They will run with Graham. He's got a first down more inside the 30.
No, sir.
What? That goes
We're ready to get rid of this shit.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Murray on the sneak.
No, sir. I
don't think he got the surge behind.
No, sir.
No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Oh, that worked. Good ass you move. No, sir. Come here.
And not even
Stop
to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Who you lost to?
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. John Ross in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead. And they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback.
Me too, bro. Me too, bro. I be screaming at this bitch. Sometimes I have to catch myself. We done broke my goddamn TV.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the
Mark Ingram
spent the entire halftime just
Mark Ingram, let's ride.
Here's what we
Let's ride, Mark Ingram. Let's ride, Mark. Let's ride.
Prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run here with Ingram. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Mike Pennell
throw the hits.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Damn, Mark Ingram, I needed that motherfucking touchdown, bro. Fuck. God damn, man.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, Grant, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. First play of the drive, a success. 19 yards.
Ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. This is Morris, and he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run again with Morris. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mark Ingram. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
See, I can do the fantasy draft leagues all day, all night. I hate the regular roster.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Hey, yeah, I hate that shit. And some of them niggas don't be fitting the type of style of offense I like to run and shit.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone, under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They run with Morris.
Oh, my goodness.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
46 down, man. 5-4.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Catch made by Slayton. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillandale. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he doesn't have a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection.
Man, sure you ain't let white boy get Corey Grant this time, huh?
5 yards on the ground and a 1st down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Grant. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Murray now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Pernell McPhee in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. This is Grant. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Here's Murray. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
But I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. His pass caught at the 4.
Fuck Luke Kuechly, bro. Stop playing with me.
Quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. On the move to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football
gotta do everything around
down to the 16-yard line.
Nigga scrambling the goddamn CPU, looking at the motherfucker scrambling for the touchdown. Bitch, run towards him.
It's been pretty
The fuck?
symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
The motherfucker looking right at him, Ryan. God damn.
Absolutely. They'll run on first down. It's Morris. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something."
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And they'll set up shop right here midfield at the 49-yard line.
The nigga said Monty Tail.
Look at this. Wentz going to throw. That's complete to Slayton. Touchdown, Falcons. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad?
So after this season is over with, no more franchise, right?
They're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is,
once I put my pre-order in, I'm done with this shit.
Positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matthew Ioannidis able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Tyus Bowser make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Good game, bro.
Murray, one final try. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, come on with that. I need him.
Complete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.